Hey there guys, Ormcast here with a new video today. So this week we've got a few news that come out this week. So got a couple bits and bobs to talk about. So yeah, this weekend just gone, when I'm recording this, D23 in Brazil is happening at the moment. And we've got a couple reveals basically, got new trailers for Captain America Brave New World and the Thunderbolts, and we got a trailer for Marvel Rivals as well, some Moon Knight gameplay, which is pretty sick. So yeah, we're just going to talk about those. We also got some news earlier this week about Sony is developing an Agent Venom film apparently. And then we've also got some news that apparently there's a new Star Wars Trilogy of films coming, episode 10, 11 and 12. So I think that's being written by Simon Kinberg, apparently it's been announced. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about these stories today, and we're going to get into it. Okay, guys? Right. So first of all, Captain America Brave New World. A new trailer just dropped, and it looks really promising, to be honest. I won't lie. It does look promising. It's coming out in February next year, so it's not that far away either. So, yeah, it does look promising, this trailer. We got a better look at Thaddeus Ross, played by Harrison Ford, as Red Hulk in this. And the last time we got a shot of Red Hulk, let's just say I think the CGI on the newest trailer does look a lot better than the last time we saw an image or anything of Red Hulk in this film. So I'm pretty happy with the way he looks, to be honest, but I know there's people that no matter what probably won't. But yeah, Red Hulk in this, like, just look at him on the screen right now. He just looks really cool, and I can't wait to see him, to be honest. See how we do with this film when it comes out, to be honest. I can't wait to see Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America. We saw him briefly in like Falcon and Winter Soldier, as Captain America. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that film. Yeah, so now we got our next trailer that's just come out. A new trailer from the Thunderbolts, Marvel's Thunderbolts, basically, that just dropped. It looks quite funny, to be fair. Like Red Guardian, yeah, that David Harbour's Red Guardian is really funny, to be honest. But yeah, it does look quite funny, to be honest. Just like a bit of a Suicide Squad type of thing, where you get all these dark misfits or whatever. So you like Yelena, the new Black Widow. You got Ghost, Red Guardian, US Agent, Bucky, Winter Soldier. Taskmaster as well. And then you've got this character called Bob, who people are obviously putting the pieces together that this is going to be Sentry, apparently. So it'd be interesting to see how they introduce that character into this universe, because he's basically like a Superman level character. But yeah, the only thing with the Thunderbolts though, I am wondering if the film, like at the end of the film, if it's going to change the title of the team to like the Dark Avengers, because there's that whole rumour about that going around or something. Because the tower they're in, if you can see in the trailer, where they meet Valentina, it's clearly Avengers Tower, because obviously we know that got Tony Stark sold that, we never knew who to, basically. So it's obviously Avengers Tower, because you can see like the New York skyline out the windows. Like, yeah, I don't know, but it does look quite interesting, to be fair. Yeah, so I won't lie, it does look pretty interesting, this film. I'm excited for it. Same with like Captain America as well. It seems like the different characters will have a unique team dynamic and all that, basically, to play off each other. Because they all hate each other, which is another thing. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when this comes out next year. But yeah, that's your Marvel Thunderbolts like trailer that got dropped this weekend at D23. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that film and what it leads into and that. So yeah, okie doke. So now going to the gaming side of things. So this weekend they just dropped a gameplay trailer, as you can see in the background, for Moon Knight, for Marvel Rivals. And I won't lie, I'm actually so excited for this game, to be honest. It just looks really fun and that. I just can't wait for it to come out. I'm so glad that they're adding Moon Knight, because he is a sick character, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to him. Now that he's going to be on the roster. Like, it's only coming out like next month, I believe, like the beginning of December. So it's not that far at all. I just can't wait to play as Moon Knight. But yeah, guys, I want to know what character you're going to play as when this game drops. And it just looks really promising, to be honest. But yeah, let me know what character. Are you happy that Moon Knight's in the game? And what character are you going to play as when it drops next month? Now going to the Sony side of things of Marvel. So earlier this week, some news came out that got dropped about Sony Pictures, and now that the Venom trilogy is over, they're now apparently developing a Agent Venom film, which I won't lie, it does sound like a really good idea, to be honest. Like, it does sound like a really good idea of like a spin-off film, to be honest, Agent Venom. Yeah, that does sound like a really good idea in my head, but at the same time, knowing what Sony's like, though, I don't trust Sony half the time, though. I mean, the Venom films are probably the only thing that has made Sony money besides Spider-Man, because all their other like spin-offs like Morbius and Madam Web and that haven't done well, like critically and box office wise as well. I mean, we've still got Craven coming out next month to look forward to, I guess. But yeah, I won't be surprised if that isn't a great film, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, Agent Venom, it's an interesting one, I won't lie. I'll give Sony that. Like, if they were going to do like a spin-off films for any like Spider-Man characters, obviously you do Venom, that's a given. And obviously like some of the other Spider-Verse characters, we know we're getting Black Noir and that, or you could have done like 2099. But Agent Venom, I think he is a pretty good option. Like Morbius and that. Madam Web, no, just no. But yeah, Agent Venom's a pretty cool character. In the comics though, Agent Venom is actually Flash Thompson, which is obviously Peter Parker's bully in Midtown High and school, basically. And then eventually, I think, when he's older, he joins the army or something. But when he's in the military, he loses his legs, I think, or something. And then I believe that he gets put on this like program or something where they infuse like the symbiote with him, and obviously he becomes like Agent Venom then, which is pretty cool. But most recently though, we did get to see a version of Agent Venom in Marvel Spider-Man 2, which was actually Harry Osborn, which was pretty cool. That was another version, so who knows if it'll be Flash Thompson or Harry Osborn or I don't know, someone else. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with that. And yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on a possible Agent Venom film, because Sony aren't done with the Venom character. No way. Like, I know Tom Hardy like signed a trilogy deal, but I reckon Tom Hardy will come back to play Venom if he gets to fight Spider-Man or something like that. Like, we'll just have to wait and see though. But yeah, Agent Venom, we'll just have to see what happens with that. Right, so moving on now. So we've got our last bit of news that dropped this week, basically. So this is going to Star Wars now from Lucasfilm and Disney. So apparently Lucasfilm and Disney are now working on a new trilogy of films for Star Wars, which will be episode 10, 11 and 12 basically of the saga. And apparently they've hired Simon Kinberg to write the story and script basically. Apparently they've written for all 3 films in the trilogy, which in my opinion is what they should have done in the first place with the sequel trilogy, to be honest, because there was just no plan. So I'm glad they're taking their time with this and they're planning it out. But I hope they get a director who's going to do all 3 films basically, in my opinion. How do I feel about this? I mean, I am a bit fed up with Lucasfilm announcing like all these Star Wars films and then getting cancelled or just not going into production, to be honest. Like, there is just so many, like, it is a joke. Like, the next Star Wars movie that is finished filming and is coming is the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for that and happy for it. But like, there's so many films that got announced, like Rian Johnson's trilogy, the Rogue Squadron, the Rey movie that's coming. You got the First Jedi movie as well from James Mangold. You got the Dave Filoni movie, which will obviously connect to the Mandalorian and all that, those timeline, which is probably going to happen later down the line because we know Ahsoka season 2 is on the way, and we're getting the Mandalorian and Grogu. Apparently the Lando project used to be a TV show, then a film, apparently got cancelled, but it's not cancelled, so who knows what's going on with that. Like, it's just so confusing. You got Taika Waititi's film as well. Like, there's just too much. Like, they need to like stop announcing all these films until they actually look like they're gonna go into production or something. But I don't know, like, is this going to connect to the Rey movie as well? Like, I did see a thing about apparently Rey will probably be like the sort of like mentor, like Obi-Wan figure in this trilogy apparently. So, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, other than that, that's about my thoughts on the Star Wars like new trilogy of a set of films that's coming. But yeah, guys, I want to know your thoughts about this new trilogy and what you're thinking about it. But yeah, guys, I want to know what you guys thought of all the D23 news, the Star Wars news, the Agent Venom, and obviously the Marvel Rivals as well, and what you think of those new trailers we got for Captain America and Thunderbolts. But yeah, guys, that's it for me today, and if you enjoy this video, then don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.